Hi, this is just a review on two products. One is the Mia 2 Clarisonic, which I absolutely love, and the other one is on the Perfumes. I'm kind of have mixed feelings about that one, and you'll see why when you watch the rest of this YouTube video. Thanks for watching, I really appreciate it. Now I'm going to talk about my favorite little baby, and that is something I can't live without, seriously, is my Clarisonic. Now I have the original, one of the original Clarisonics that came out years and years ago when they only pretty much came in white and you couldn't get all these great colors like leopard and everything like that. And the only problem I had with this Clarisonic is that when I came to traveling, it was kind of heavy and awkward to take with me. Plus, there was no carrying case for it, so I ended up having to stick it sometimes like in a Ziploc baggie or something like that. And I was kind of always worried about having it, the bristles get squished in the suitcase when I was traveling. So a lot of times I wouldn't take it with me and I would hate it because I would be away traveling and I just would never feel like my face was clean. Once you use one of these Clarisonics, it's hard to go to anything else anymore. You can't, even a washcloth, nothing feels like it's really cleaning out the pores in your face. I love this, it cleans out. I feel like it's getting really kind of a deep cleaning of all my pores without using anything harsh or any type of harsh chemicals to do it. It's not really abrasive. You can get these bristles in any sensitivity. They come, and the way you know the difference is by the color of this plastic around these bristles. And I love these bristles because they're made with some type of cool little type of plastic that is resistant to kind of bacterial accumulation on there, which is also great for cleaning your face. So if you get let's see, the gray one, the gray base is for normal skin. There's a white base that is for sensitive skin. And then there's a pale blue base, which is for delicate, very delicate skin. Then there's also a new one that they never had out before, which is a deep pore cleansing one. It's a white base with a little blue bristles inside. So that's kind of their deep pore cleansing one. But anyway, I had the original Clarisonic and it was really a pain to travel with. So a lot of times I wouldn't travel with it and I was very unhappy because I didn't have it and I wouldn't feel like my pores were being cleaned out. And it really, to me, buffs your face a little bit in a very gentle fashion. I feel like my pores have become minimized using it, and even fine lines and wrinkles. I just really do feel like it has buffed my face a lot and has really helped me a lot. So recently I purchased the Clarisonic Mia 2. I got it in pink, which I really love. And you can tell the difference in size-wise. This is the original Clarisonic. This is the Mia 2. So it is a little bit smaller, which is nice for traveling. But the main reason I purchased this was because of the traveling case that comes with the Mia 2. Now, my only complaint about this case is it is kind of really generic looking, kind of ugly plastic. So I was kind of hoping it would be kind of a prettier case, but I guess they just couldn't do that. So, but anyway, you have the little Mia 2 here, which is great. It has the little on-off switch down here. It's very quiet, and there's 2 speeds. You just push this button for different speeds, and you can turn it off. And then to charge it, it's great because it has this little plug here, and it has this little charger that's kind of a magnetic thing, so you just kind of touch it and it snaps right on to the Mia 2, and then you just plug it in and charge it up. And I believe you get about 24 minutes of use once it's charged. Let me see if that's right. And yeah, and you really need about 18 hours for a full charge. So probably if I'm going to go for a week's travel or more than that, I'm probably going to take this little charger with me. But what's really great about this charger also is comparing this to the original charger from my large Clarisonic. Okay, big difference here. So it was really almost impossible for me to schlep this thing with me when I travel. Now all I have to do is take the little Mia 2 with me in the carrying case and my little charger, which is almost like my iPhone charger. It's so small. So really great. Could not live without this. If you are going to save your money for anything, I would really purchase a Clarisonic. And honestly, if I was going to do it again and I didn't have either one, I would just go with the Mia 2 because it's nice and small. It does the same job You can see bristle-wise, there's really not much different. I mean, I don't even think there's really no difference in bristle size. So you're getting the same surface area covering your face. It's just that it's nice and small and compact. Comes in great colors, has a carrying case, has a small little charger. What else can I say? It's great. The one thing I do want to recommend, at least for me with using the Clarisonic, mine came with a little sample of the Purity cleansing facial cleanser by Philosophy. And for me, this probably wouldn't be my first choice in using on the Clarisonic, because this is kind of a runny consistency. And when you pour it in the bristles, it kind of just goes in the bristles and then just starts dripping all down the side of it. I prefer more of a thicker type of facial cleanser, like I use my Estee Lauder cleansing cream, which is really thick, or the Clarisonic cleanser that comes with a lot of the Clarisonics is really good because it's a little thicker consistency. For me, that just seems to work the best with these. Another plus that I forgot to mention is that you may already know is that they're waterproof. You can just take them in the shower, you can get them wet. They're fabulous. And I have never had my old Clarisonic die on me. I've bought a lot of other products once in a while, kind of just to take with me on traveling, and after about 6 months, they've died. These are well-made products. They last for years. They're great. So highly recommend, if you're going to make a big investment for something that's going to clean your face really well, I would definitely look at purchasing a Clarisonic. Okay, and now we're going to look at the samples of the Crow perfumes I got in the mail. If you're not familiar with Crow Perfumes, their website is www.crowperfume.com, and they really emphasize having natural perfumes, eco-friendly, cruelty-free, paraben-free, phthalate-free, and it's just kind of more of a healthy perfume. That's kind of what their marketing is for their product. And I ordered, instead of actually purchasing a large bottle and then getting it and deciding, ugh, I don't really like the smell, I decided to go to the website. And if you look at the bottom of the website, they have an area where you can purchase all 6 of their samples of the products for $15, and you can get them home, try them for a while to even see if you really want them at all, which is, I'm glad I really did that, because I probably won't be purchasing them. It's not that I don't really like them, it's just that they're not, I don't like any of them well enough to buy a full bottle, but I guess that's the best way to put it. So I ordered them. They come wrapped really well. They come in a little padded yellow, kind of vanilla small envelope with a little bit of the bubble wrap around it, and then they come in, trying to see, I have to get some lighting in here, the sun's going down. Every time I film, it's like, was a different time of day. But they come like this, and they have a little, on one side, there's a little postcard, which is really cute. And then on the other side, they have this little kind of vintage looking little tag on here that comes off. And then it comes just in a very plain white little envelope. And when you open it up, you have all 6 vials of the perfumes come out. And they're about this size. And this is really, it looks really tiny, but this really is a big enough size to decide whether or not you like the cologne or not. So I'm going to just quickly, I'm not going to go into this long, in-depth discussion of what each one smells like perfectly, but I'll just give you a quickie kind of overview and just tell you how I feel about it. Number 1, the Fruit and Leche, which is jasmine, creamy orange, vanilla, and soft musk. Fruit and Leche probably is, if I had to choose a couple of them, Fruit and Leche probably would be one I would pick, because it does smell pretty good. It smells kind of like a creamy vanilla, and it smells really good. That probably would be one, a little sweeter smelling to me, and that probably would be on my plus list. Number 2, La Belle and Dame. And number 2, I have a funny feeling, was one I didn't like that much. It's Hyacinth, Jasmine, and Peach Blossom. Let me find it here. And each one's marked, I don't know if you can see that or not, with the numbers. Let me get it right there. So you can tell, you know exactly which vial is which. And let me smell this number 2. That smells a little, I don't know. There's just something about that smell I don't really care for too much. I don't know. Let's move on to number 3. All right, number 3 is Enchanted and Lily. Let me see if I can find that. And obviously if it's Lily and Jasmine. And let me see what I think about number 3. smell much of that one. Oh, for some reason, I don't getting a lot of smell out of that one, number 3. Let's move on to number 4. Paper and Lantern, green tea leaves, aloe, and vibrant citrus. That's how they described number 4, Paper and Lantern. Let me see how that smells. I don't know. It's, you know, it's the kind of thing where they smell nice. It's just that I just don't know if I'd want to buy a whole bottle of it. I guess that's the way. I just don't like them enough to want to buy the whole bottle of it. So, I don't know. Number 5, Midnight and Swim, which is salty sea, wildflowers, ozone, and woods. Ozone. Why would you want a perfume to smell like ozone? I don't quite get that, but ugh. I don't like number 5 for some reason. I just don't care for number 5. Number 6, Luna and Azul, which is cinnamon, oak moss, and vanilla. And I really don't like number 6 too much either. So, probably, I don't know. If I would get one, it might be the Fruit and Leche one, but I'll be honest with you, I probably wouldn't purchase these myself personally because they don't have the smell. They don't smell enough of what I like to want to buy a whole bottle of it. So if you want to at least try them, and if you're really into kind of the paraben-free, phthalate-free, organic, kind of cruelty-free, which definitely I am cruelty-free, you may want to just give them a try, but I would recommend ordering the samples first unless you have access to smelling these yourself, because like I said, I listen to, you know, sometimes look at some gurus on the internet and YouTube, and if I went by their recommendations all the time without actually testing it out myself, I would be very disappointed. So you may want to at least, if you're going to do it, just get the samples first and then see if you like them after that. That's probably the best way to do it.